Welcome, everybody, back to another episode of the Grub Buds. Of course, I'm your host, most Trim C Machine Steen. As always, I'm joined by the hoe named Joe, Booty Boy Booty. And notice the throatus, the pretty bald. It's the Z, Vincent Guthrie. Vincent? Got him. Thank you.
What's up?
A lot of loud stuff there. All right. Welcome, everybody, into another episode of Grub Buds. Today, we're eating stuffed pretzel crust from Little Caesars.
Oh my god.
We've got the stuffed pretzel crust with cheese sauce as the base, and stuffed pretzel
Which is
crust.
fucking unhinged.
Stuffed pretzel crust with just normal pizza sauce as the base, which is normal, which I think is probably going to be the better one, in my opinion.
And we have Little Caesars exclusive Mango Rush Mountain Dew.
Mango Rush. That's right. That's right. Something we certainly didn't try 10 minutes ago. We shall see.
You could at least keep up the veneer that we got something fresh going.
We
on.
have before we get before we get too deep into that, I do want,
Integrity's nuts.
if you're watching here on YouTube, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment. Man.
Comment if for you crazy bread is just bread.
or if it is in fact crazy bread still. And then if you want to help financially support the stream, patreon.com/opendisaster. Shout out
Joe.
Whoa. Aaron.
Skylar.
Ozzy.
Dylan.
Mailbox Kansas City now open in the Iron District. Saw one of the owners this weekend.
Wow.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
They've
guys.
been like I've enjoyed that they're doing TikToks now. They're fun.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit more.
Yeah.
But yeah, go follow them on TikTok. Mailbox KC on TikTok also. So let's get into it. We are going to start, I believe, with the Mango Rush Mountain Dew. Joe,
It's a good place to start.
please grab the Mango Rush.
Like we can sip on that while we eat our Zaza.
Yeah. Show the stream. Show the stream whenever you've got it. Our Za, comma Za? Or the Zaza?
Man, when Zaza started becoming slang for drugs, my fucking ass was so out of it. I literally thought people were just talking about pizza.
That's funny. Oh. Wow. That shit is undrinkable probably for another minute. What? That's not true. What?
I had a buddy who... Sorry.
This Mountain Dew's fizzing.
The story that he gave me was that they were trying to get like a classic pop spray, and all they had was Mountain Dew, and they shook the can for like 5 minutes and could not get it to ever explode in that manner. All it did was fizz up a little like yours. And even mine that I just shook on the way over here. Did nothing.
You know what? I did put a Diet Mountain Dew in the fridge in a bottle and forgot about it. And the bottle, it just froze. It didn't explode or anything. Although I think the bottle did expand, so maybe that would keep it from exploding.
Expand dong.
To learn more, Google. It actually happened right after I got it from Sonic. To learn more, Google Sonic inflation. Okay.
Dude, I hit Truman with a hell of an Sonic inflation TikTok today.
Yeah, that was a good Sonic inflation TikTok. Okay. By the way, stream playlist, not what I was trying to show you on here, and I just realized this.
But now that you've seen it.
Yep. Now that you guys have seen it, rate my playlist on Spotify. No, $2.49 for the Mango Rush Mountain Dew. A 16 ounce.
It is a pounder.
It is a pounder. Yes. 210 calories. Mango Rush, Dew with a blast of natural and artificial mango sweet heat flavor. Anybody getting any heat?
Yeah, so we kind of already talked about this a little bit before the show. This shit is mid. So like a lot of these flavors, it is like Dew with a hint of whatever the fucking flavor it is. Yeah. This straight up just tastes like a fucking like mango like gummy candy. And so like if that's your thing, fucking go for it. But there's like no Dew with this at all. There is no sweet heat. There's not even a fucking remote of inkling of a thought of heat on this.
Which we know they can do it. We've had the flaming hot Mountain Dew, which, listen, it wasn't spicy by any means, but it had...
Or good.
Oh, God.
It had a heat to it. You remember that?
Hey, you're the one that did that. I don't know why you're doing that.
Well, one, putting in cheese sauce isn't a crazy thing, but the cheese sauce being cold is fucking crazy.
Oh, the cheese sauce is cold?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not chilly, but it is room temperature at best.
I don't know why I'm going back.
I don't. The double Dunkaroo.
Well, that's 2. Shit. All right, guys.
Oh. On the bright side, you didn't get the cheese on the couch. You got it on your shorts. You managed to. Oh, you did get it on the couch. You got the double dip. You got it couch and shorts.
I made the most mess possible.
Yes. All right.
Classic fashion.
So the Mountain Dew Mango Rush. A score? I'd put it right below 50. I'm putting it at a 48. It was a skip for me. If you watch the TikTok or the YouTube short, however you got here, it was a skip. I think it doesn't taste like Mountain Dew anymore. It's actually it just tastes like a mango soda. It loses the dewness of it for me. So
Indubitably.
it's a skip for me actually.
Wow.
It was a skip for me as well. Like I said, I'm not big on mango in general.
Yeah.
So I'm at like a 45 on this.
Okay.
It's not terrible,
Right.
but it is less than good.
Mountain Dew can do no wrong, but they didn't do right here either.
I give it a 50. Dead even.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is some carbonated mango. I can't be too mad at that.
But it's not going to end up at your wedding as a lost Mountain Dew that everybody gets a 12-pack of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. That is reserved for Pitch Black.
Yes, that's fair. All right, so let's get into the pizzas. How's it going over there, Vincent? Still trying to eat the lukewarm cheese?
No, he doubled it. He put marinara on one end, cheese on the other.
How'd that go? Because the marinara also colder
cold.
than the cheese, I would even say. Marinara was legitimately cold.
That was pretty tasty.
That one, okay. All right. On the bright side, I wouldn't say like any cheese is ever like. I'm never worried about how food safe the cheese is. You know what? This cheese is actually warmer just because it's been sitting on top of the.
Well, I mean,
Well, I just pulled it out of there.
Well, I mean, like pizza restaurant cheese sauces are, one step away from being plastic.
Oh my fucking lord!
Also, do you see this?
Yeah, look at
is
this
box.
fucking grease.
I'm gonna show the stream the box, and then the pizza, whatever pizza is on top here, is the first one we're gonna eat. But you got to see this fucking box. Jesus Christ. It's only at the back too, which is weird. But it might have been because it.
So you have it sitting on that, or
Slapping
something?
against the back.
Slap in the back.
The grease.
How you know you're about to have a good pizza. So this is Little Caesar's stuffed crust. We are finding out if this is going to be cheese sauce or if it is going to be regular pizza sauce. Cheese sauce.
I know there's a lot of red on the edge there. Was that pepperoni?
That's right. Yep, I believe this is going to be the cheese. Give
Lovely.
me a plate, please.
Oh, there was multiple plates.
That's you. You fucker.
Oh, you didn't even land. No. So wait, you're telling me you got cheese on the couch, the shorts, and the plates?
No, I wiped it off the couch and put it on the plate.
Okay. This crust, I'll say, not looking super pretzel-y. Not what you think a pretzel crust would look like. Might be what you think a Little Caesars pretzel crust would look like. All right, I've just gotta hand you this. That box.
The box is losing structural integrity.
Yes.
Diminishing as we
We
speak.
just put her there.
Well, yeah, this does not look
Please.
pretzel-y fucking hardly at all. Like, literally, the fact that they put flake salt on it is the only thing hinting me towards.
It is stuffed also, which maybe is why it's less pretzel-y. But like the pictures of the pretzel crust do not look like it.
Yeah, the picture of the pretzel crust, it looks like fucking like dark like a normal pretzel.
If you didn't tell me this is pretzel crust, I would just say, why is there salt on the crust? All right, let's get in there. Cheese sauce pizza. You know what?
That fucking bags.
Kind of bangs.
Yeah.
It reminds me a bit of the.
It just feels like a no sauce pizza to me.
You ever gone to a pizza buffet and gotten the mac and cheese pizza? That's what it kind of tastes like to me. It's odd because like I figure it tastes more like Casey's pizza, like because their breakfast pizza is a cheese sauce, unlike Quick Trip's breakfast pizza, which is gravy.
It's gravy. But the gravy's better. In my opinion.
I would say so. It's certainly more breakfasty.
In my opinion, I enjoy a quick trip breakfast pizza more than a Casey's breakfast pizza.
Yep. Let's see.
Yeah.
$9.99 for the whole pizza though. Still can't beat that fucking deal.
Just a little dippy dip in the cheese. It was just like eating a fucking
Pretzel?
yeah.
Okay. Getting heartburn from it for sure. Can feel that. I've got Buffalo Ranch over here, which is my normal Little Caesars dip I get. I don't think I'm gonna do that for these pizzas.
Now we just have Buffalo Ranch to throw in the Dunissy.
That's right. Man,
In the dip pot.
I just don't know how to feel about this. It's salt. The salt works its way onto the pizza, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I enjoy that it worked its way onto the pizza, personally.
Speak to that.
It's just, I don't know, like fucking, usually your stuff on the pizza doesn't pop super well, and the salt is like letting it pop a little easier, as salt tends to do with food.
Increases the flavor.
Well, maybe it's just because I got a pizza that had a lot of pepperoni on it, but pepperoni was already salty,
True.
so I already had that.
We did get pepperoni for both of them. So, I guess we won't know what if cheese was better.
I'm just not getting any pretzel at all.
This is pretty damn greasy, I will say. This is some of the worst I've felt eating something in a bit. It's good, but I certainly don't feel great. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Eating just the crust, it is pretzel. It's not the most pretzel, but it's pretty pretzel-y, I think.
I mean, I'm trying it.
Well, because Joe said that he didn't get any pretzel.
I'm getting it now.
I'm just not feeling it. Maybe is the way to go there.
Maybe what I'm realizing is that on a salted pretzel, the number one thing you taste, the salt. The salt on bread, I'll be damned, that tastes like a pretzel. But if you're getting bits where it's not salty, it's kind of crust. Chewy.
Yeah. Like I can definitely see that they did something different with it.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
What it boils down to, is this worth getting?
Is it worth getting?
Yeah.
You said it is?
Well,
No.
I'm posing the question. Is it worth getting?
God, that's a good question. My answer is no.
I am also in no.
I am in that boat as well.
However, I'm not upset that we're doing this episode.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, do I feel like I wasted $40? Yeah, a little bit. But, you know.
I'll to be fair. Like, 16 of that was fucking Mountain Dew.
Yeah, pretty much. 12. 12
4
of it.
times 250.
Were they $2.99 or $3.99?
$2.59.
Oh, okay, that's not that bad.
No. But
I mean, I thought you said $3.99. I was like, God damn. I was like, you can get alcohol in this size for cheaper.
I know it's a Lost Media episode, but I would still probably recommend the Crazy Puffs instead. Considering you can get a 4-pack of those and a Mountain Dew for $4.99, that's a bang.
That is a bang.
Or just, a normal pizza.
Yeah, I would also recommend just a normal Little Caesars pizza over this.
You know what?
Isn't it still like $6, or did they have to? I know it was originally $5. Did they have to bump it up to $6?
$7 cash money, no tax, today at the Little Caesars closest to us. We had to drive all the way to Olathe instead
Oh.
because the one that was close to us was cash only and only the base pizzas.
Yeah, I assume the weather fucked their shit, or just their card reader was broken in general because they weren't accepting online orders, and like I said, it was cash only, so
Yeah.
their system was down.
Yep.
Also, fucking,
With system
have you
of
all
a
been
Down.
inside of Little Caesars lately? They've got these little fucking like automated ovens that fucking like talk to you when you go to pick your shit up now.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
It's unhinged. I hate it. It's dystopian.
It's always like, don't forget your dips.
Yeah.
That's what he says. Yeah. Which I never do. I never do Little Caesars. I'll tell you what. One time, nobody was around to
You took extra dip.
I did grab an extra dip.
Get him.
I stole 99 cents from the Little Caesars Corporation.
But shit,
Of
it was
Detroit,
99 cents.
God damn it. Stuffed pretzel crust,
Or you pop it and lock
pepperoni, cheese sauce.
The way when you
pizza.
walk in. Also, I did a little bit of a chuggy chug because I needed like a big drink.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of dew flavor when I drank it, like two mouthfuls back to back.
Interesting. Also, these are a little warm. They're not the coldest sodas I've ever had in my life.
Was I put them in the fridge? when
Which
we
is
got down?
not. It's not our fault. It's not. He looked into the fridge and saw there was no Mountain Dews and walked to the back to grab these Mountain Dews,
Oh, okay.
which I assume meant that they were not refrigerated.
Were you? They were in the back fridge, Truman.
They could have been, but I doubt it.
Okay.
The back fridge.
Yes.
Air quotes.
They're hanging out with Chef Mike.
I do love Chef Mike. That's a funny joke.
Yeah.
What do I rate this pizza though? God, I liked the cheese sauce of it, but
See,
the
I feel like the
pepperoni gave me
sauce
heartburn.
Doesn't come through because kind of like Joe said. As the more I was eating it, it does just kind of taste. It did just kind of taste like a sauceless pizza,
I think it just reminded me of macaroni and cheese pizza, which I love.
which is good. And,
It's a bang for me. Fuck, man, I don't want to rate Little Caesars too low. I feel bad about it. I want to like Little Caesars. I love what they represent, what they stand for. The issue being, it was kind of ass. I'm sorry, Little Caesar. I got to do this to you. I think I've got to put this at a 45. I think if this showed up, I'd be like, this is not very good. If somebody like brought this to a party and they're like, try this, I'd be like, all right, I've had half a slice. I'm good. I haven't even finished my crust over there. There's too much salt. Vincent's gonna rate this an 85, by the way. Joe?
No, I've in my head I've decided a theme for this episode. It's a 50. This is mid.
Little Caesars, it's a 50.
This is just gonna be slop. This whole episode.
It's not an 80, but this is pretty good. But it's not great. I am at like 60 on this.
Okay.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. But
Like the bread. I'd rather have the crazy bread.
Yeah.
Is that crazy to say?
No, I would also rather spend.
there's a reason there's no
$40.
crazy bread left.
I would also spend $40 on crazy bread instead of these two pizzas.
Yeah, you could get fucking 8 of them for $32. No, 8 of them for $40. So $5. Or $4.50 actually.
A shitload of crazy bread, all the sauce dips I could want, and some
fuck.
Mountain Dew.
Oh fuck.
And some premarital.
Let's go.
Just some marital, I guess. All right. Can't bring myself to open this other pizza.
Don't worry, I got you.
Gotta do it.
You guys give colored commentary as I.
Red,
Vincent is
red
standing
bag.
up. It's also another
that's
fucking
ass.
insanely greasy box. Oh god, dude. I can see what's making me feel bad on the box.
I know why I feel like garbage.
All right, Vincent. Oh god. Vincent's breaking it out for you. Oh my god. There it is. Little Caesars pizza with pretzel crust.
Oh boy.
Oh, well, Vincent. Vincent, the good news is this is all yours to take home.
God bless.
I'm glad you enjoy it because it's yours.
No, this is like some guilty pleasure ass pizza for sure. I would definitely not tell my family that this is what I'm eating.
I do that whenever I get the.
Oh my fuck!
What?
Look at the bottom. Take.
This is
You're trying to show them the inside of the box.
I know. That's why. But I was about to knock over my fucking can.
I will say this is maybe the
Like,
greasiest.
look at that shit.
I know this is maybe the greasiest thing we've ever had on the show.
There's a fucking pool, dude.
I'm daring to say that this is because I think they add a little extra butter on the. Oh my god, dude! I think it could drip, bro. I think it could legit drip. Fucking grease.
Till the room
Yeah.
stinks.
Yeah, pass that over to Joe.
Take your plate.
Look
we're
at the
gonna
fucking grease sitting on the box that was puddling out of my pizza. You could squeeze it.
just sit
You know,
around.
you could wring it out like a towel from the grease. Listen, Little Caesars is good when you ain't got a bitch in your ear telling you it's nasty.
But this is nasty.
This is nasty. I'm legit gonna eat like half this slice of pizza. Dude.
This is the girl you don't post on your story.
Oh my god.
This is that season in Archer where he's doing Pam.
Yeah. Wow. The crust or the bite of pizza is that's Little Caesars pizza. The crust.
That would be the fucking most unhinged shit we've ever said on the show. I really appreciate the brightness of the tomato sauce to counteract all the shit happening on this slice.
I do think the pizza sauce is a better version of it.
For sure.
I also think because this is pretzel crust pizza, I think what's happening here is that I believe they've dusted or they've painted the crust with some butter. I believe there's a lather of butter, and I imagine that's also what helps make the salt stick, famously. And I think that is also causing problems. Yeah, I'm not eating the full slice. There's not much stuff on this show that I don't eat the full thing of. I'm not eating the full thing of this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm going home hungry tonight.
Man, I'm a little disappointed in Little Caesars. I'm not gonna lie to you.
My only comeback for in this, yeah, I bet you it is butter that is causing all this salt to stick. In the giant pretzels that you would order from
Oh,
the
the bite,
concession
dude.
stand, having
Sure.
been the guy that made those, it's water. You literally take a frozen as a rock pretzel out of the freezer,
Do one more bite.
run it under the faucet, dust some salt on there, and then throw it in the microwave for however long.
There.
Get a little bit of everything. Get a pepperoni. Get a little bit of the crust. Get some of the tomato sauce.
All right. I'll commit to it.
And then like throw one pepperoni on there. It's pretty good.
I see the vision, you know?
Right?
I get it. When I was like in college, you know what? This might be all right. At 28, I simply do not enjoy this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So the reason I am giving this the pass is because I didn't graduate college. Nice degree, idiot.
Made my palate get worse or better. I don't know. Depends who you ask.
No,
there.
just classier.
Yeah. I'm an elite now. Stuffed pretzel, crust, pepperoni, pizza sauce pizza. Feels crazy to say. By the way, I mean both these again, pretty good prices on them. $10
For a specialty pizza.
right.
For what technically at Little Caesars is a specialty pizza.
I will say though, let me. $26.60 for the stuffed crust pizza. By the way, for the whole thing, which means every slice is over 300 calories. I don't know if that gets better. Cheese sauce pepperoni is the worst. Pizza sauce and pepperoni is only 100 calories better.
I feel so happy to know that.
You're going for it. You know what?
I was there after that bite. I'm like, maybe I have gone too far. Don't know if I'm finishing the second slice.
That is like because 2 slices of pizza I would say is like the standard like meal, right? Mm-hmm. You'll eat Well, listen. You eat 2 slices of pizza, and there are times where you're like, I'm done. You very rarely have 1 slice of pizza, and you're like, I'm done. 2 slices of pizza is my starter, and then it's like I'll go for a 3rd slice, maybe a 4th slice. I'm very hungry.
It's a bell curve.
If
Like 2 and 3 are at the top.
Yeah.
For me, it's like I never start off with 3,
Right.
but like I always get 2, knowing I'm getting a 3rd,
Right,
and then the 4th one is the only one that's up for debate for me.
Okay.
I will always be getting that 3rd slice.
Okay, fair enough. If I ate 2 slices of this pizza, I would feel like I could drop dead like the next.
Yes, I had 3.5, and yeah, that's too much as it turns
3
out.
and a half slices of
I wanted to do 2 of each.
Oh,
and yeah, I was like, we're not finishing slice 4.
Here's the thing: it's a lot of fucking sodium.
Yeah,
It is salty. That is a salty ass pizza. I'm gonna amend my first score, which could mean so many things. But you both know where this is going. I'm
it is
lowering
the
this,
first ever Grub Buds 100. You're so right.
I'm lowering this to a 40. I'm lowering the with cheese sauce pizza to a 40. With pizza sauce pizza gets a 42.
It is the answer to life, the universe, and everything. You're so right.
Both of those were bad for me. Bad. Yeah.
All right. I would also like to make an addendum. Perhaps was a little too generous. Give me a 55.
Okay.
However, comma,
No.
with the pizza sauce, shit was looking kind of nice.
No way. Up to a 69?
Yes, sir.
No.
Shit was kind of nice.
Are you somehow putting on your rose tinted glasses to see through the grease mess that is this pizza?
It's a good time. Like it's the girl you don't post on your story. She's a lovely woman. She does her best.
It just slides right in, don't it?
And we have a great time.
You guys disgust me. Also reminded me of something I'm going to talk to Vincent off show about.
Hello?
Interesting. We're gonna go 3 for 3 on making addendums here.
Okay.
The cheese sauce is down to a 45, and this pizza is a 45.
They're both the same for you.
They're about the same for me.
They're both like, listen.
They're both below average. I would much rather get 1,200 calories worth of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you can have 3 Mountain Dews or 2 slices of pizza. Same amount of calories, by the way. Actually, Mountain Dew would still have just a little bit less calories.
So, hold on. Does it say the sodium for these? How much sodium is in one piece of pizza? No. I'm reading the sodium on the Mountain Dew can. It's 65 milligrams.
Yeah.
I want to know how much salt is in a slice of pizza.
Oh, God.
Because if we're about to say them...
I will say shout out for them saying that a serving size was 1 can. I fucking hate, like Arizona.
Oh, yeah. 3
fucking-
servings and you're like...
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find the
Although
Little
my mom
Caesars
sent me something
nutritional
like
area.
that, where it was comparing Arizona to like Reese's peanut butter cups. And it was like an entire tall can of Arizona to like the little you can buy it at the gas station 2-pack of Reese's cups.
Yeah.
It's like they have the same amount of sugar. I'm like, yeah, because you're comparing 3 servings of Arizona to 1 serving of Reese's.
What would be hilarious is if, like, Little Caesars, like, when you went to go look for the, like, calories, it's like, are you sure?
You have to do like a captcha, but instead of proving you're not a robot, it just proves that you want to know.
Well, like a warning page comes up. It's like, caution, the contents of this page may be damaging to your mental health. Are you sure you wish to proceed?
You'll never psychologically recover from this.
Pretzel crust pizza with cheese sauce. Hold on. Pretzel crust pizza with pizza sauce. Hold on. Where's my goat?
Which
Where's the
column?
stuffed pretzel crust pizza?
Yeah, wait. Hold on. Well, that's annoying. It does. Oh, we'll just have to add the pepperoni on. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think we'll just have
Which column is salt?
to.
You have to go to the top.
The
for
big
that.
one, I imagine.
The The one that has 1,000 in every
Yes,
can.
the sodium is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I
You
see
know,
it.
so
6,
if
7.
you're in the hundreds, and then you're in like singles or doubles or triples. Then you're
Thousands.
back to the thousands. That's the sodium. So,
Is that 10,000?
oh my god, the Little Caesars pretzel crust pizza with cheese sauce, no pepperoni even included on this, is 10,980 milligrams of sodium.
Yes, sir.
And there's how many slices?
Every slice is over 1,000 milligrams of sodium.
I'm about to recommend to my grandma who has high blood pressure that instead of eating one slice of stuffed crust pretzel or stuffed pretzel crust pizza from
Drink
Little Caesars,
500
she
Mountain
drinks
Dews.
a shitload of Mountain Dews. Yeah.
50 Mountain Dews.
50
Sorry,
Mountain Dews.
wrong, carried the wrong zero, but yeah. Yeah, hold on.
You'll be
Yeah,
way
that's-
better off.
Per slice, not counting the pepperoni. Hold on. You said you had 3.5 slices?
I did have 3.5 slices.
Not counting the pepperoni. Vincent, your 3.5 slices come out to 4,800 milligrams of sodium.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hold on. And,
Is this also forgetting like what the based on 7 milligrams being 3%? The daily intake is what, 2,000 milligrams?
yeah, and I'm running the math down here, looking at the pepperoni and cheese. I'm going to say you can add, feel safe to add another 1,300 milligrams of sodium for this. So hold on. So 10,980 plus 1,300. This pizza has 12,280 milligrams of sodium.
And I'm proud to
Divided
be
by 8.
an American.
Times 3.5. Vincent. You had 5,300 milligrams, over 5,300 milligrams of sodium. What's the
So
daily recommended
So
intake?
what is crazy here is going from the stuffed
No,
crust-
what's crazy here is the bread.
Well, yes, but no. I'm reading the numbers on just going from normal stuffed crust to the pretzel crust is quite literally like an just shy of 4,000 milligram bump.
Yeah.
So it has to be purely because they were sprinkling literal salt on
Literally
top of the
thick
whole
salt.
pizza.
Well, it could be salted butter that they're using to stick to it too. But yeah, it is probably
I'm pretty
the
sure
literal
the
salt.
pure
Yeah.
literal salt is what.
Generally less than 2,300 milligrams.
Yeah, 2,300.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means that Vincent had
1.8.
2 1/3
Oh, that's right, we did that.
days worth of salt in the 30-minute episode that we just had. But
And it
even,
didn't
And
help.
He ate other things today.
Yeah, I had ramen for lunch. Which, by the way,
Oh.
fucking had to pay a goddamn tariff on my fucking Bulldog ramen. Fuck you, Hy-Vee. I fucking scan it and it comes up. It was $1.95. It said gift card fee, but I literally hadn't even put in a fucking payment option, and it was tied to the ramen specifically when I scanned it. And I was like, I know what you're doing here.
yeah.
So fucking yeah, paid $13 for my fucking 5-pack of ramen. I was like, God damn it.
Joe, if it makes you feel better, you only had 3,000 milligrams of sodium.
By eating 1.5 pieces,
I'd
1
call-
2/3.
Yeah. You know what? I gave you 2. Maybe you only had 2,800 milligrams of sodium.
Still not better. Still not good.
I had maybe 1.5 to 1 1/4.
The only
and
thing
I'm-
that makes up for this.
I maybe had only a day's worth of sodium.
The only thing that makes up for this is that breakfast and lunch were fruits, vegetables, and protein shakes.
You guys eat breakfast?
By the way, that is how the math works out. 1.5 slices of the pretzel crust with cheese sauce pizza and pepperoni comes 1.5 slices as your daily intake of sodium.
My gosh.
All right. Well, that's depressing. All right. Appreciate everybody for being here, so we can.
I'd like to add a fourth item to the list, Bob. My arteries.
My arteries.
I rate them
Hard.
99,
My blood pressure.
99% clogged after this.
I want to go to the doctor right now. They're like 160 over 120. You had Little Caesars pretzel crust, didn't you? We see this often.
Damn, girl, are you number 11 on the periodic table? Because you're so damn fine.
So damn fun.
Blow my brain.
All right. Well,
You've had enough of this nonsense.
We should do that.
we've had enough of this sodium.
No, we should go get one of those like finger, like pulse ox monitors, and then like the pressure cuff that old people get, just so that we can do an episode like this of just eating just butter and salt and terrible stuff for us. Take a before and after.
We get
the
literally
Tic Tacs.
more unhealthy as the episode goes.
Fucking the Chili's Triple Dipper episode would be a good one to do that.
So here's your final scores. The Mountain Dew itself, a 47.67, not great.
6-7.
The stuffed pretzel crust with cheese sauce, 46.67, also not very
6-7.
good. And the stuffed pretzel crust pepperoni pizza with pizza sauce somehow gets a 52. Thank you, Vincent. The entire episode comes out to that's 48, right? 48.7.
That tracks.
77777, which below 50.
So sip or skip? Oh, I'm skipping.
Skip. Yes, thank you. All right. I think that's it. I think I'm ready to be done. This was
I definitely think that.
Oh.
We've had enough of this nonsense.
Sodium. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Patreon.com/.
Fuck you.